Here we are in the Victorian Mediterranean. Well, as close as we get to it anyway. We're down at Williamstown Beach, which is a great spot to be. I'm going to cook a Mediterranean dish, double lamb chops with some kidney, my favourite.
Ooh. And I'm going to put a whole lot of veggies on the barbecue and throw some olives in and get really Mediterranean about it. I'm going to try and use every ingredient I can that they like to use and then wrap it in some mountain bread. So, you know, a bit of Janella style, outdoors on the barbecue in the beautiful fresh air.
Beautiful,
Yum.
just the way I like it. There's no way we can't be close together with this one, can we? See?
We're all snuggled in close together.
Look at those kidneys, delicious. Now what I'm going to do is a dish that I've been doing for a while at the restaurant.
You'll make them taste good.
With kidneys in it. I know a lot of people don't like offal, but you know, if you do, you'll love this one. It's very simple. Now what I'm going to get you to do, Janella, is the vegetable side of my dish, because this time I am doing vegetables. If you peel the red onions and really roughly chop them, we'll put them in the bowl, marinate them, and I'm going to cook them on the barbecue. Okay. With my lamb, what I'm going to do is make a little marinade to start with. I've got some garlic, and what I'll do is I'll just peel this, take the skin off the outside. And this is beautiful, fresh Australian garlic. So it's got that lovely sort of sweet smell. Put that there. And then my bowl, what I'm going to do is get my microplane. And I want a really sort of fine garlic paste to go through this. If I chop it up in little pieces, I find it often burns on the outside. So I want that strong garlic flavour like that pureed up that'll go through my lamb. Some olive oil in there, not too much because it'll flare up on the grill. I've got some dried oregano, which is beautiful, just a little bit of that in there. And I've got some thyme, which I stole from a tree a little while ago as we were walking past.
He loves doing that. Goes to his neighbour's house and nicks things.
I know where all the herbs and spices and lemon trees are in my whole neighbourhood.
Some people choose their house because of the schools that are nearby or the shopping centres, but no, Adrian looks at their neighbour's plants.
There we go. I'll throw a bay leaf in there as well. And what I've got is my lamb chops. And these are from the saddle, and they've got these flap that I've left on there, and I've left all the outside skin. It's quite important. So I'll throw my lamb in there.
What do you mean the saddle?
Well, from the saddle is this part here. You know, if you're riding a horse, just say you put a saddle on a lamb, you'd put it on this part here. So we call that the saddle. So I'll just mix that around.
You don't want these peeled, do you?
No, just slice it. That's where all the goodness is in the skin of the potato.
You've parboiled. I told him that.
I've been listening to everything you say.
You parboiled these.
I just put them into a pot of cold water and then brought them up to the boil. Now with the kidney, here's the tip with these things. All I do is just open the kidney up like that. And you can see you've got this little piece here which is a little bit sinewy. So I just run my knife underneath it.
That just freaks me out.
There we go. You might want to turn away from this bit.
I am.
But I mean, when we're eating, I mean, it's fun to eat all the meaty parts of it, but all this offal as well. I mean, it's delicious, and eaten in small amounts, it is good for you. Well,
absolutely.
Exactly. Quite an amazing thing.
It's true.
Here we go. Open that up like that.
I just don't want to eat them.
They're beautiful though. The little shape of them, those little bean sort of shapes. I think the local flying school's doing reconnaissance today. Here we go. So all I do is mix that around. Now, in the perfect world, I would of course marinate that for, 2 to 3 hours. But what I've got to do is grab one of my skewers here, and I grab my kidney. You like that? I've got all these fancy skewers. I put the little kidney in there, and with this baby here, I just put it over the top. And then I put my skewer straight down through. Just be careful not to put it through your fingers. There we go. I scared you then, didn't I? So I put it through like that, and then I grab my other one like that, grab the kidney.
I know you're a joker.
Yeah, I know, I'm always sort of clowning around.
My father would love this dish.
It's an old-fashioned to eat
And lots of women don't like to cook kidney, so Dad has to cook his own. Mum won't do it.
Oh, really? Well, Dad could come around to my place. He knows he'll be safe with me. Now, this is ready to go. Salt and pepper's on it. I'm going to throw this straight onto the barbecue.
Great.
There we go.
They're gone.
And you can hear that searing, a little bit of smoke coming off there. I've got the coals right up the top, so that'll get it going. And as I've seared it, I'll turn the coals down. This is a great barbecue. I can raise and lower the coals. Now, the next thing I'll do is the, oh, look at that. That's fantastic. A little bit of balsamic vinegar on there, a little bit of olive oil on there.
What do you want with the garlic?
Just give them a smash and throw them in. We'll flavour it up. A little bit of olive oil on there, some salt, lovely bit of salt on there, and some pepper. Lots of that. Now, that's perfect.
Yum. And you want to use this fancy thing,
well,
don't you?
I was sort of going through the boxes of all the barbecue bits and pieces we've got, and I found this thing. This is what you would normally put on a rotisserie. So what I've done is I've grabbed that, and if we pop that there, let's give that a mix around. And what I'll do is I'll put these on here.
Try not to put any meat in here because I'm going to use it.
No, we'll keep this completely separate and I'll cook this on the other side of the barbecue so we don't contaminate it with all my beautiful, delicious, lovely meat dish. I squeeze that down there and while that...
Can you see that?
What that will do is hold it all in place. I've sort of squashed that little potato there.
But that's going to be yummy.
I just take the thing.
Squashing it.
And pop it on like that. And all I'll do is I'll turn it over and here my meat's cooking and this is, we'll have a little look at this. Gently pick that up like that.
Take long, will it?
That won't take long at all. See how I've seared that?
You lost a kidney.
I lost a kidney. Oh my God, I'll have to get dialysis straight away. And we'll just snuggle it back in there. See, I could have been a kidney surgeon. What do they call them? There we go. Snuggle that back in there. That won't take long to cook. We'll sear it on both sides. I like my lamb medium rare. You don't like your lamb at all.
You can cook it however you like.
I'll cook it however I want. And the veggies will come back together. We'll put a little bit of parsley on them and finish them off in no time.
Great.
When you're marinating your meat for your barbecue, it's easy to add too many ingredients that'll overpower the meat and burn when you cook it. The trick is to add a few key ingredients and baste while you're cooking. Over time, as you turn it over, baste it a little bit more. And that way it'll taste good and it won't burn and be all black. Look at that, nice and golden. Now, Janella, this is for you. And I'm just gonna keep this separate and I'll just take this little clip off there and there.
Oh, yummy, yummy. Get the garlic in it out.
Push that one through. Now with these tongs here, put them into the bowl and then we'll dress them. To that, I'm gonna add some olive oil, extra virgin olive, because this is like gonna be a warm grilled vegetable sort of salad. Here we go. See, that's how you dress your salad outside, because it doesn't matter what, you didn't see that, did you? And then what we'll do on the little plate here for you, lovely, here we go. Is that lovely? Nice balsamic salad, some cheese on there if you want. You can put some asparagus on there or some spinach, some halloumi. Grab those lamb kebabs off there and all you need to do is just slide them off. Oh, look at that.
You're in heaven, aren't you?
Oh, this is me. Cooked lovely. You know, the kidneys are delicious, got those lovely offally tastes. You know, I happen to like that flavour.
Can you poke one for me?
You just, there we go. See, and
I'll
take it off.
Hard now.
They're quite firm. As you cook them, they actually firm up. And they've got a lovely flavour. Lamb's kidneys are quite young. They're not that strong in flavour. A lot less stronger than calves kidney or beef kidney or pork kidney, which is very, very strong. This is lovely. I'm going to hook into it.
I'm sorry, everyone that likes them out there. I don't mean to frown.
Delicious.
What does it taste like?
Kidney.
Yeah.
It's got a nice, lovely texture to it. I just love it. And the meat here, I'll just have the fillet here, which I like my meat nice and rare. The lamb's beautiful.
Beautiful?
What do you think of potato salad? Potato and onion. How's that? The balsamic and lots of fresh herbs in there. There we go. How's that for a Mediterranean feast?
This is a nice smoothie for weight loss. So I'm going to use rice milk, which has a lot less fat in it than full cream cow's milk or soy milk. 1 cup. And then I'm adding LSA, 1 tablespoon. This is a mixture of linseeds or flax seeds, sunflower seeds and almonds. 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, that's just to make it taste nice. And blueberries for their antioxidants, and blackberries, which are also really high in nutrients and a really pretty colour. So let's whiz that up. Lovely summer berry smoothie using rice milk. Okay, when I think of Mediterranean, I think of capsicums, eggplants, zucchinis, garlic, olives, and all sorts of bits and pieces. And pine nuts.
Ooh, beautiful.
Adrian, can you keep a little eye on that?
There we go.
So they don't burn. I know that's a pretty hard job. And also with the garlic, you can put them in individual cloves with the skin on, but I think it's going to fall down the middle of that grid. Yeah. So I'm going to chop it in half like this.
Very Mediterranean. Here we go. Beautiful.
I love that. Look at that.
I'll put that on like that. Oh, just roast it.
I'll put it on.
I'll put it off to the side here.
Is that hot enough for me, Adrian?
Yeah, that's hot, so it doesn't cook too quickly.
Adrian scrubbed all that meat fat down.
Most of it.
Adrian, you said that you would take all...
I've left little bits strategically placed around the barbecue, just so I can rub my bits of vegetable in there.
All right, I'm just going to chop some veggies up here. good slurp of Mediterranean olive oil, and Mediterranean diet gets 40% of their calories from olive oil, so go crazy.
So what do I do?
Oh, Adrian, now for yours...
That's tasting nicely. Look at that. Beautiful.
Oh, we might take that off.
Beautiful.
So Adrian's got some lamb backstrap here, and we're going to do the same thing with it. A bit of olive oil, a little bit of salt, and a little bit of pepper.
Now that grill's red hot.
Yeah,
you want to
good.
put these on for you?
No, I'll do that. You do the meat. I'll swap sides with you. And he's going to make some skewers.
Yep. Yeah.
I'm going to rub this yummy looking garlic into my leftover olive oil there and salt. Yum.
Oh, look at that. That's how you know it's hot, when it's searing and sizzling like that.
Actually, Adrian, get some of that oregano there.
Beautiful.
And just
sprinkle some of that on top?
Yeah.
That Mediterranean flavour.
Does,
Look at
doesn't it? So then you get to taste all these beautiful sweet flavours, and they get really sweet on a barbie.
Nice.
Okay.
And they're just sort of cooked. The zucchini's just al
Firm.
dente, and yeah, nice heat on it. Diced beef is delicious. It takes a little while to cook, so it's a good idea to do something like marinate it overnight. Now what I'll do is I'll get some rosemary and just strip it off like that. Pop it into your container with some chopped onions and some garlic. Just slice it into thin strips like this. Throw that into your container, and then your diced meat. Now we need a little bit of liquid, and my favourite liquid is of course red wine. This will give it a beautiful flavour, and a little bit of sherry. This gives you the acid that brings out the flavour and makes it really nice. Just turn it around to incorporate all those flavours and all those ingredients together, and all you need to do now is pop that into the fridge, let it flavour itself, and it'll be delicious tomorrow.
You know what you can do, Adrian?
Toss them?
No,
Oh.
take the garlic out there. Look at this.
Squeeze the
You've
garlic
got to
out.
be loving that.
That's nice. This will be. There we
You
go.
can do that.
Oh, beautiful. And it's cooked. Still quite firm, but it is cooked, which means
Well,
it
if you don't-
won't be as smelly on your breath.
Yeah, and much better for you like that too. Capers, tablespoon, Mediterranean, salty, olives, just tearing those in half. Parsley,
Oh, beautiful.
yeah, I need the grains.
That's nice and fresh. That's the bit. That's what you need. Lots of parsley in it.
So glad he approves.
Yeah. Basil.
I want to keep them whole.
Yep.
You can't stand
Oh,
it. Look at him.
Can I, let me just tear one. There we
Alright.
go. Oh, I feel better now.
Go and tear all of
Tear
them
it.
if you want.
Okay.
Put
Beautiful.
your half and half pepper. Ah,
This is what I'm waiting
wait,
for.
wait.
This is what I'm waiting for. You know I love this cheese. This is
You
just
just love salt.
It's just
Okay, let's move these
that's
out
so
of the way.
creamy.
I know, it's beautiful. Bit of balsamic, just a very straightforward salad. Bit more olive oil.
I mean, it's a great salad on its own, but as an accompaniment to my lamb.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, beautiful.
And some people don't feel like they've eaten unless they've eaten meat. Not understand and appreciate and respect that.
Beautiful.
Give him a
I'm
job.
hungry.
Give him a job.
I'm hungry. We'll just put it straight down on here. Look, that's my plate for my lamb, and this is your vegetarian plate.
Okay.
Look at that.
Hold on. Oh, you want to put it on the side?
Put on the side, and there's some vegetables there, so you don't mix the two up. Don't get
You
all
don't
confused.
care.
There we go. So the back straps I used with this lamb are actually quite lean, and I trimmed off all the sinew. There's no fat on it at all, so it's beautiful and lean, and it's going to go quite well with this. And the creaminess of the I can taste it before I've even tasted it. The creaminess of the cheese will go beautifully with it. Nice and lean.
That was no accident, Adrian.
Can I eat now? Beautiful.
Which bit do you want?
Well, I'm going to try a little bit of this eggplant here.
Me
So I'll
too.
cut through that. Actually, I'll try pepper. Nice yellow pepper with some herbs on it, some pine nuts, some balsamic vinegar. Beautiful.
You like it? Okay, I've got feta,
Really, really good.
basil.
No, I'll get that later. We'll try some of that with the lamb.
Simple Mediterranean food that's really good for you. Really tasty. Really tasty.
And the lamb backstrap, which is what you asked your butcher for, the backstrap is
I'll have
really
a bit.
tender. It cooks quickly. I've already had one.
Oh.
I'll have another one then. Oh, good idea. I'll have another one.
Good.
Tender, tasty, simple, quick to cook.
Not
perfect
too
cup.
char grilled.
No.
Lovely. So don't just throw meat and sausages on the barbie all the time. Think about cooking a Mediterranean style barbecue. Veggies, olive oil, garlic, a bit of sea salt. That's all you need to do.
Quick as and tasty.